It's your book to be tonight. It becomes available. And anybody who's read this is gonna.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Debbie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Hey,
good.
everybody.
Hey, dear. Melinda, Nancy, how are things there?
Oh, things are going great. And I have to tell you, you have one of the most beautiful families. I love your picture with all your children and grandchildren, Debbie. It makes my heart just smile every time I see a picture of you and your family.
Thank you. There's a bunch of them for sure. Hey, Deb,
How are you?
how is your end of
Afternoon.
Kansas City?
It's good. It's beautiful day. Oh my gosh, 70, sunny, no wind. Oh, heaven. Yep.
Deborah, nice to see you. Well, at least see that you're here. Linda, how are things in the Northwest? Hey, Debbie, Debbie Hayes, are you guys like burning up already?
It's 86 today. Is the
Where are you
high.
at? Where are you at, Debbie?
Southern Arizona.
Okay.
Hey, Kurt, how's the snow bunnies?
We have one extreme to the other.
Right.
Nice. Congratulations, Melinda, for being captain of the week, and she selected Kayala. That was very fun to see. Super awesome. The Linda Lane, I guess we can let her in, right, Deb?
Well, probably.
Huh? Super.
Sounds like a nice idea.
Maybe Diva too.
And Tommy,
Yeah. You just absolutely can't go wrong with Tommy Tong, you know?
I know, I've heard that before.
Hey, Dea.
How are you?
You great. Good to
Good to
see.
see you.
Linda got kicked out again. What'd you do to her, Deb?
Oh, no, I didn't do it, I promise. I like her a lot.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
hey, Diva. How are you?
All is good in the neighborhood.
We're real. Hey, Danielle.
It's-
Nice.
Monday,
Sunday.
some of us love it a
Some
lot.
of us totally love it. Yes, I cannot wait to see what the week holds, and that's why it's my favorite day ever.
I always start my calendar on a Monday.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And Foistel's in the house. That's party waiting to happen. Deb DeVette. I know a certain chief happiness officer named Edwin Edebiri is here. Wow.
Hey, let's look for him. Where is he?
I can't find him yet. I don't know. I bet he's got on the yellow window.
Maybe God can come to the rescue, you know.
I'm
He's
here.
got on that
Sure.
fabulous fancy hat.
Will do. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, Ann. Oh,
Now I'm just playing with different background. How about that? Huh?
we know that you're an HMP ambassador, Edwin. That's cool.
Well, just, you know, I have to check every day, you know. So,
That's good.
all right. First of all, I want to say welcome on board, beautiful people. So what's our zip code?
HAPPY.
Some people are still wondering, what does that mean, right? So Diva, can you help us to explain what that means?
Hey, it is the best zip code in the world. And when I say the world, I mean it is the only universal zip code that no matter where we live, we can say our zip code is HAPPY.
So here is the way you put that to the test, okay? So let's say you are ordering something on the phone or maybe even on a form, and they ask for a zip code, and you put in HAPPY, and then wait for the response. Okay. And they usually take a few seconds, you know. They will start punching it. First, if it's on the phone and you give it the first time, they'll punch it in, okay? And then they say, can you correct that? You say, yeah, HAPPY. And then they'll punch it in again. And they say, it's not coming up. Well, what kind of system are you using, you know? And you can really have some fun with them. And then finally they say, wait a second, that's not the correct zip code. And I say, well, you're in the wrong neighborhood, you know? But anyway, I want to say welcome, folks. Thank you guys for joining us today. We're going to do something slightly different today, okay? So I'm going to keep that anticipation going, but it's going to be fun. And hopefully it would help to accomplish a major goal between the cohorts, okay? Because we're always looking for ways for cohorts to collaborate, you know, because you guys are servant leaders, right? So you already know yourself at certain level. So let's just take it another notch up, okay? So that's part of what we're going to do today. But before we do that, let's get to know each other. And I'm not going to, let's see how many people we are, almost 20 people. We'll probably have about 20 people by the time today is over. So let's take a quick, like 10 seconds, okay? So that we can go over everybody. And in this particular environment, I think people already see your name. So let me make sure that everyone has their name. Yes, everybody already have their name. So you can go with your first name, except if you are Debbie, okay? Maybe Deborah, okay? So first name is not gonna fly, okay? So we don't want you to confuse anybody. I think we have maybe, well, we have like 2 Debbies in the house or so. Maybe.
Three,
Maybe 4, you know?
4.
5.
Okay.
I want to be Debbie. I want to be.
So I'm gonna change my name to Debbie.
Yeah.
How about that? So, but anyway, so I'd like for you to say your name, okay? Say your name and the event that you co-host, okay? I think, and everybody can find out everything else about you. So don't worry about that part, okay? And so say your name and the event you co-host, because any of these co-hosts might decide to visit your event, you know, just to support your event. And guess what? They might also be a guest co-host at your event. You never know, right? So that's part of the advantage of hanging out with other co-hosts. So let's see. I'm going to try to start it with the way it's showing up on my participant list. But I know I can miss some people because when people join or people change position, the things scramble, then we have to try to figure it out. But right now, it seems very clear. We're going to start with Patty Weaver. That's who is #1 on my participant list. And I know most of you don't know this lady, so we'll just start with her. Okay, go for it.
I am Debbie Weaver in Kansas City, and I co-host Midwest Ladies in Iowa.
All right, thank you very much. Debbie Hayes.
Hi, my name is Debbie Hayes and I co-host Arizona Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Please join us, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Okay, now we got to qualify the time because we are a global organization. You know, someone had to bring it up to the attention of my media person. You know, she just kind of assumed that headquarters is Pacific, so she just put 5 p.m. or 10 a.m. And people like, wait a second, which 10 a.m. or which 5 p.m., okay? And then there are some people that are way in the future and they get everybody confused because now we're talking the next day, okay? So no, we're gonna be putting Pacific time where we put time, but at least the good thing is our event kind of adjusts for your time zone. So you never have to worry. What you see is what you get in the event. Okay, so we'll continue. And I told you when some people come, it's going to change. So we did Debbie. Let's do Dennis Berger.
Hello, hello. Did you say Denise Vargas?
Yes.
I don't know. I thought my name was Debbie Vargas.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I am Denise and AKA Diva. Because I dream every day and visualize always. And I love doing that here in the Happy Neighborhood. But yeah, well, are we supposed to say who we captain?
Well, if you co-host, as a captain, just say you are a captain. So we'll just leave it like that, okay? Because we don't want you to list all the events with captains.
There you go.
All right, cool. Okay, so Alan, you're next. Alan Rickman.
Everybody, I am a captain, co-host since April 21, captain since February 22.
Okay, all right. Anne, you're next.
Hello, I'm Ann. I co-host Movie Lovers Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you. Danielle.
Hi, everyone. I'm Danielle, and I co-host the Texas Business Women at 3 p.m. Central on Wednesdays.
All right, thank you very much that you kind of got that, because if you cost women, then we're like, okay, is it Canada? Is it West Coast? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you very much. Okay, we'll go down the list. Delinda Lane.
Hey there. So I am Delinda Lane and I co-host the Texas Business Women.
Fantastic. Let's go with Dee Smith.
Hi, I'm Dea Smead, and I'm a co-host for H&P Nevada on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Pacific, and I'm also guest co-hosting tonight with Ian at the Australia lunch, which is 7 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, so is that Monday or Tuesday? No, I'm just joking.
It depends on where you are.
It depends on where you are. That's
yes,
exactly
Monday here,
right.
Australia, Tuesday, lunchtime.
All right. Well, I guess that's one of the small, tiny excitement of being an international company, right? That's awesome. Okay, we go down. Debbie Miller. No, I mean Debbie Dove. Okay, no, Debbie Miller.
Okay, well, I'm Debbie with co-host Midwest Ladies on Thursdays at 11 o'clock Central Time.
Fantastic. Emily Domas.
Hey, I'm Emily, co-host at H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota, Tuesdays at 2 Eastern.
Fantastic. Erin Capizera.
Hi, I'm Erin Capizera, Travel Lovers on Tuesdays, 11 Central.
Ian Kingwell.
As Daya said, today, 7 p.m. Pacific, that's the lunchtime. Tomorrow, the Australian morning, that's Tuesday, 2 p.m. Pacific. And then with Sid, Melinda, and Carolyn, the speed networking, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific.
All right. So do you guys know sometimes say today and then tomorrow? I don't know. All right. So let's see. We're going to go with Chuck Russell.
All right, everybody, I'm Special K, and I say when you say cheese, you said Wisconsin, and we've got Minnesota as well, Tuesdays at 1 Central.
Fantastic. Lenora.
Hello, everyone. Wednesdays at 2 p.m. West Coast Women.
Fantastic. Sid Singh.
Happy Monday,
I'm having
everybody.
internet problems.
Okay. Thank you, Lenora. Sid?
Hey, yeah, sorry. Happy Monday, everybody. So I am a co-host captain. I help run the HMP Canada, Fast and Furious, Speed Networking, and Washington. Love to see you folks. Stay safe, stay happy.
Fantastic. Hey, if you have not been to the Speed Networking, they have a lot of fun there, especially just the music. All right, Tommy.
Hey, I'm Tom, and I help co-host on Tuesdays for Northern California at 11 Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Fantastic. I know the things move around. Did I say Melinda?
Nope, not yet.
Is that because you are the captain corner for the week? That's why I forgot, or what? I don't know. But anyway, all right, go for it.
Thank you so much. I captain for South Florida at 7 a.m. Pacific on Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and co-host West Coast Women at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays and Pacific. And Hawaii, 1 p.m. Pacific, and Speed Networking.
All right, thank you. Nancy White.
Yes, Nancy and I co-host the North and the South Carolina H&P at high noon Eastern time on Wednesdays.
Deborah DeWitt.
Deborah DeVette, and I co-host on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Central Time, and it's Texas afternoon.
Fantastic. Did I get everybody? What about Debbie Duval?
I am Debbie Duval and I'm with the Midwest Ladies and we are on Thursdays at 11 Central. Thank you.
Fantastic. Did I get everybody?
No, we've got Debbie Hayes, right?
No,
No.
that I mentioned Debbie Hayes
went.
because the
Yeah,
temperature is
okay.
very hot in Arizona.
I wanted to be Debbie again.
There we go. Did I get everybody?
So
All right. Now, doesn't it sound like we're in some kind of political convention? You know, some people say the great state of so and so, you know. Okay, well, it's exciting. Well, first of all, I want to thank you all for your servant leadership. I know you know already, but it's good to reinforce it. As usual, we cannot do what we do without the cohort. There's no way. I remember, you know, like around March, maybe April of 2020, where I was hosting practically all the events. We knew very quickly either number one, we were not going to grow, or number two, I was not going to be happy, which is not very good for a chief happiness officer. Or number three, we have to figure out something else, okay? And that's how we figure out the co-host stuff, because there's no way we would have been where we are right now. So continue to thank you guys for all that you do, because it is very critical for the HAPTY community, okay? Now, before I'm going to get into the special stuff I really want to do for today, I want opportunity for you guys to ask me any question that you have about co-hosting, any question, because this is an opportunity to ask. You know, if there's something that's in your mind, you know, that you just want to unleash, as long as it's positive, okay? If it's negative, you can do it one-on-one with me or with the captains or with the mentor, okay? Because I want it to be fun, all right? But if there's anything you would like to know about co-hosting, this is the place to ask it. You know, it's kind of like what they say, you know, you want to ask, what do they call it? Hear it from the horse's mouth or something? You know, this is an opportunity to do that. So it's open. If you have any questions, just raise up your hand. And to raise up your hand, you can go to the reaction. Okay, you see where the reaction is. Like right now, I'm in the reaction. And this means I just raised my hand up, okay? So go to the reaction in the very bottom and click raise your hand will go up. Now, if your Zoom is not up to date for one reason or the other, and you don't see that, then just raise your hand manually and I will see you, okay? So let's do that. Any question, comment, anything you would like to know or share about the cohort, this would be a good opportunity to do so. Wow.
Geniuses, Edwin.
Eh?
They're all geniuses.
I know. I'm like, whoa, can we use it in our background? What's that, Dave? What was that?
Oh, sorry. Kathy was posting like some logos and images in the chat.
Okay. So let me see. I didn't get to see all the chat. Okay. So that's a good place to start. I know that was a good question. And so here is the deal. By the power vested in me as a chief happiness officer, and by the fact that you attended this class today, you can use the HMP ambassador badge, okay? So it's really that simple. So you give yourself a round of applause because you invested the time to come and learn and get up to date about what's going on with the neighborhood. That's what the ambassador is all about. Now, there are a few other people that can use this ambassador. If you are a vendor with the IDH this past March, you can use it. Now, we are not quite set yet of getting vendors for the GHS coming up. So, but if you become a vendor for that, you can also use it. If you're a co-host and you attend either the co-host training that I'm doing, like this one, or you attend the co-host training that our mentors do, you can also use it. And then if you're a partner, of course, you know, you can use it, okay? Now, am I missing something, Kathy or Dennis, about who can use this ambassador stuff?
Verified Happy Business Plan members.
Verified Happy Business Plan members can definitely use it. I'm going to take questions from Han, and then we're going to do something about Verified Happy Business. Han, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a fairly new 2-month-old co-host, and I know that the manual has a lot of things that you can use to ways to invite people, or ways to get more people to our meetings. I know personally our meeting has gotten smaller over time. We've had less people over time in the last 2 months. So I was just wondering, from you or maybe Kathy or different people, what do you think is the number one sort of proven way to get more people into a meeting?
Fantastic question. Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate those of you that are changing your banner. That's pretty cool. I love that. So people can start asking you, what is HMP ambassador? And please, when you use the banner, use it big enough so people can actually read it. So if you do it very small, they just will not be able to read it, okay? So like the way Belinda is using it right now, people are gonna get curious. What is HMP ambassador? Or Debbie is using it, Kathy is using it. I can see it in their nieces because it's still right there in the center. I can get curious. You know, Alan, I'm seeing it a little bit, you know. So use it definitely the way Anne is using it. You can definitely see it. Debbie Duval is using it. So use it big so people can see. Now, I know you want to promote your business too, so design it in a way where you can also promote your business. Or you can flip it, you know, where you use it for a little bit, then you change it to your background, and then people like, wait, what was that? You know, have some fun with it, okay? So that's good. So let's go back to Anne's question, and this is actually open to everybody because everyone here, as a co-host, your number one is helping to grow your event. That is really number one, okay? You know, definitely making it entertaining, that's fun because that's when they come here, you want them to come back, right? But the number one is definitely getting people there. So anybody want to suggest what they are using to grow their event? Kathy, go for it.
One of the things that I've done actually for several of our events is I specifically save the very first event photo, very first. And especially in the case of movie lovers, I know your mom was there, Anne. That was super cool to meet her. And several folks who showed up for the very first debut. It was super, super, super exciting to be able to see how many people were attending. And so every once in a while, when you have that very first photo, you can follow up just occasionally and say, I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Hope everything's great. We'd love to have you back. Here's the link. And that way it keeps movie lovers fresh in their mind because obviously it is a great event. People love to do movie trivia and you guys certainly make it fun. So that might be one way to get more folks back.
Fantastic. And I hope, you know, I know that there's transcript to this event and also what we've just started doing with the introduction of our newsletter for co-hosts. We are also including, we're going to upload this training on YouTube, okay? We're going to upload it on YouTube and we're going to make the link available in the co-host newsletter. So once you see the newsletter and you're curious about how did this meeting go, just click on the link. And not only this one, the one that is the second Monday that's done by the mentor, that's also going to be there. So that's another way that we are making the training easily accessible. So if there's somebody here that you kind of wonder, hey, was this person in the training? I think I heard the name, but I wasn't quite sure. Just click on the link, look at the video very quickly, and you'll see the person. Or there is a particular tip, you wrote it down, but you weren't quite sure. Boom, voila, you can watch it again. You know, again, just keep it fresh in your mind. So that's something we're going to do. And it should be a good reason for you to look at the newsletter a few more times during the month, because you have full video about co-hosting that's going to be in that newsletter, this one and the one last week. Okay, Alan, what would be the way for you to grow your event?
So support everyone else's meetings. I go to Travel Lovers. I go to Hawaii. I go to several that I don't usually go to. And when you're in a breakout room and you give your 2-minute pitch, add that you are a co-host and tell them when your meeting is. And that is an invitation to everyone that is in that meeting to now go to yours.
Fantastic. So those are two very powerful ways, right? Because you know when you first launch your meeting, a lot more people that shows up, right? Because it's a great event, people come, and it's good to follow up on those people to kind of say, hey, where are you now, you know? And then maybe they come back and they remember the first meeting and they get excited. But this second one is definitely the power of supporting each other, you know, and helping event grow. Because if you are a brand new person, okay, so here's a question. If a brand new person comes to an event that have a lot of people versus very few people, which one do you think they will be more excited to come back?
The one with more people.
Okay. It's just human nature. We appeal to popular sentiment, okay? you know, we're gonna like, wait a second, something must be going on really cool here, you know, to have this many people, okay? Or, hey, wait a second, how did I get here? Why is there nobody here, you know? So that's what's going on in people's heads. So when you support other event and you use it to announce your event, you might be talking to someone who actually thinks that the only event that HMP have is the event that they are in. And then all of a sudden, you say, hey, I also host event. They say, where is that? You say, in the HMP, you know, zip code. So you could also help them come to that event. Jenny, go ahead.
Yeah, one of the things that actually I was thinking of, and you just reminded me again, is oftentimes we go to other networking events. I know that Alan and Sid are really good at doing this. You know, you go to other networking events, tell them about HMP, right? Invite them to your event, and, you know, not only invite them to your event, invite them also to the co-op. But that's definitely one way that we could grow our events, is by going to other events and asking them to come hang out with us.
Okay. So again, go to other events. How many of you, with a raise of hand, and you can raise both hands if you go to more than one event, how many of you go to other events aside from HMP? How many of you? A show of hands. Wow. So everybody, can you imagine, folks, if everybody just invites one person from other events? How cool can that be? And here is something that I've learned from Alan, so I'm going to give him credit for it. When you go to other events, don't just invite to the event that you co-host. Okay. Invite to the whole community. Because here is the challenge. If you invite to the event that you co-host, and the person look at their calendar and it doesn't fit, what happens? They just thank you very much and they just move on, because there's no way they're going to change their previous engagement for your event. But when you invite them to your event and the entire community, they're going to like come in and say, whoa, 48 plus event, I think I can do one of this, you know, and they're going to still give you credit for inviting them. So invite to the community, because then they will definitely find events that fit their schedule. And yes, they will eventually come to your event. So we've got some very powerful stuff that is coming out so far. Anne, are those be kind of helpful to you so far? Yes?
Yeah, definitely helpful. I already do some of these things, but I think I'm not doing all of them, and I think I need to be doing all of them.
Fantastic. Now, we have 23 people here right now. And I know, based on the show of hands, that every one of you here will attend another event within the next 30 days. Would that be a good assumption? Yeah. So which means there's a good chance that we could get 23 new people exposed to the Happy Neighborhood community. And it comes around to benefit everybody. Okay, I'm just assuming one, and I know some of you do more than one, okay? All right, Ian.
A couple of simple things that has worked really effectively in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and that's, I've got to shout out to those guys, how they've grown that group to nearly 30 people attending.
So how many was it at one time?
Oh, it was down to less than 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay, listen now. So, and maybe this will be really helpful, right? So they went from about 10 to how many now?
They had 28 there last week. Well,
28, okay. So that's an event that's growing. Let's give a round of applause to that group, folks. Awesome, all the co-hosts that's working very hard, all right? Okay, so go ahead.
and it comes from the starting at the event, is that they work as a team and they work really efficiently, and they've all got roles, and they've put a lot more energy into the event. And when you're putting energy into the event, people are going to want to come back when it's fun, and they've made it fun from where it had been. And I really do applaud them for that. But the simple things they've done is they've created their own events on Facebook and LinkedIn, and they invite a minimum of 100 people every week. And the other thing from that is we're all invited as co-hosts and captains and whatever. We all say we're going, and that's helped. So it shows that people are going. So if you get an invite from somebody, say you're going whether you're not. It just shows people are going to that event. And then the other thing that's been really effective, they've all put the image out on their own Facebook and LinkedIn walls. tagged all the attendees in the comments, but also tagged the Happy Wheel winners and commented on those posts. So it creates that hosting party effect, that there's activity on there. And I think they're the simple things, just simple things we can all do every week without too much effort.
Okay, so that's a lot of punch, right? Boom, 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 right? Okay, so first of all, the result speaks for itself, right? So we know that's working. It's about 10 people, now 28 last week, right? So first thing was each co-host create, is this Wisconsin?
Wisconsin,
Minnesota, right?
Wisconsin, Minnesota, yes.
So who are the co-hosts for Wisconsin, Minnesota? Raise your hand. Do we have? I see Scott. I see
Carol
Emily.
Lamb and Charlie King.
Where's Charlie King?
Carol Lamb also, they've got 3 of them, and Emily.
Oh, okay, so they represented, right? Awesome. Okay, so Ian, give me the summary again. So number one, each co-host, where they brought the energy, so that's pretty cool, right? So you can't beat energy, right? Okay. So 2, they create their own event on Facebook and LinkedIn, invite 100 people a week each. People go to like it that they are coming, whether they are coming or not, they are coming, and that helps the algorithm, right?
Yep.
Did I get it right? Am I missing anything?
You're going pretty well. You're doing pretty well.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so
I'll just jump in with one thing, just one thing there. With the Facebook events, they've got them duplicated for the whole 12 months, and they always invite the week before. That's one other thing so they're inviting for next week before this week's event.
Fantastic. Again, folks, and was that helpful?
That was very helpful. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it.
So who are the movie lovers co-hosts that's here other than Anne? Movie lovers.
We also have Misty Henkel. And
No,
Kyle.
is she here?
No, she's not here today.
No, I'm talking about who is here. It takes an effort to be here, you know?
Anne Foistel, she
That's
is a
it?
rock star. Yes.
Okay, let's give her a round of applause, all right? Okay, cool. So, Anne, you've got some extra work now, right? Because your other co-host that's not here, they need to hear this, right?
Yeah.
So you need to take the information to them and say, okay, guys, guess what? I got some idea that I borrowed from other co-hosts that we are going to use to rock our event, right?
Yes.
And go over it as much as you can, and then recommend that they watch the video if they're not sure what you are talking about, okay? But we are going to do this, and guess what? About how many people are attending your meeting right now?
Denise, how many was it the last time? Like 12?
I think we have 14.
14. Okay.
Okay, cool. So if Wisconsin goes from 10 to 28, then guess what? Movie lovers can go from 14 to what? 32, right?
32.
With this kind of stuff. Can you imagine if every team can go with that same kind of growth and just implementing this suggestion? That's one of the reasons for coming to the co-host training, okay? You know, you're not supposed to scratch your head and try to figure this out by yourself when you have a team of about 24 people that can put their head together. Each person so far have come up with some really powerful suggestions that can help everybody. And I'm going to make a recommendation here, okay? Please, every one of us have been to a class before, right? And we take notes and we listen. And then what happened the next day or 2 days? How many of it do we remember? Nearly zero, okay? Let's be for real, okay? This is not going to be any different. We are very excited right now. You got some good idea. Please listen to this video again. You know, listen to it again. You know, just listen to it with the intention of, hey, you know what? I really want to pick 1 or 2 ideas from this video that I'm going to write down and I'm going to implement. And I think every group can implement what Ian just went through. You know, setting your event, not just the next event, but the event for the whole month. And then promoting the next week. And if everybody, you know, 3, 4 cohorts invite 100 people each, that's 300 to 400. And if some people, everybody goes in to say, I'm coming, there is an appeal to popular sentiment. People out there are going to be like, whoa, there are many people going to this event. Better be going. They don't care what's going on there. There's a lot of people going, they want to go. You guys don't know why? I don't know if it still happen a lot, but I used to have office in the Silicon Valley, right? And when Apple opened a new product, right? Back in the days, maybe it still happen now, but not as much. There will be people that bring their chair to come and sit down in the big Apple store 2 days before the thing happened. And Apple will actually come in and start providing them lunch so that they don't leave to go get lunch, okay? You know, and they like that kind of publicity that they get, but they also like the passion that their user have. And then people will be passing on the street and honking to those people, and some of them will end up going home, leave their car, and come back and join the line because they just want to be in that energy. People appeal to popular sentiment. Okay? All right, good. Who has any other suggestion or question? Okay, Patty, go for it.
I'm trying to turn on my camera. I had a question. I know you have a new media team for the newsletter. I know the goal is to have the co-hosts invite people, but as a blessing to the people that actually attend the classes that come out, would it be a bad idea to maybe let the media team, each co-host send like a picture with the invite so that that can be included on the newsletter that goes out on Tuesday? Do you think that that would be for only for the people that actually attend the classes?
Okay, so we have 24 people attend now. But here is something though, we can think about that, okay? But here is something that we can do right now that we know can definitely go into the newsletter and promote everybody that is here, right? So that means if everybody turns their background to HMP ambassador, and we're going to take a picture and we're going to send it to the media person, and we're going to tag everybody that is here. And then when this goes out next Monday in the co-host, actually we might even do this because we want this to promote everybody, right? So instead of just the co-host newsletter, we're going to put this in the general newsletter. So it goes out to everybody. And we want to tag everyone that were here. And then guess what? You can then share it that you are what? HMP ambassador. How cool is that? So who doesn't have the background? I see Dave doesn't have it. Deborah doesn't have it. Is it that you guys don't know how to access it yet? Nancy?
Kathy Weaver just added it to the chat for us to download.
Okay, so go ahead, Nancy, Dale, we are waiting for you, Kathy. Scott,
I'm adding it now.
Daniel, and Denise and Lenora. I know you're having technological problem a little bit, but if you can join us. Okay,
And
Kathy,
that's
go
what's
ahead.
also going to happen, okay? This picture is going to go in the LinkedIn question of the day with everyone on here tagged, because the question of the day is, what is your favorite part of Monday? Co-host, what do you think? Smile pretty. Is everybody ready?
Wait, no, we are not quite ready. Debbie, do you need help with the background?
I'm not ready. I'm in the middle of getting it up. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll wait for Riva, we'll wait for Danielle, we'll wait for Kurt. And Nancy, do you need help with it?
I'm coming.
No, Nancy.
I'm getting there. Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
so
uploading.
why everybody is doing it? Anyone else have another question or comment?
I just don't think I can do it because I'm on my phone. My computer isn't new enough. And I'm not how to add an outside, or if I can add an outside background.
I'm not sure how it works on the cell phone, so we'll let you hang with us anyway.
Well, I could like black myself out.
Oh, no, don't you do that.
No.
We want you on there.
No.
Want
The
you on there.
weather is too nice where you are. We don't want that. Okay, so let's see, who else? I see Danielle is working on it. Linda just changed. You were on it before. Uh-oh.
I changed it. Mine's downloading. It's taking a second. So
Okay, cool. We'll be patient. We'll be patient. I don't have a green screen. Everybody have a green screen. Are you on a computer or cell phone?
I'm using a computer.
No, I'm talking about Lenora. She just said she
I'm on
doesn't
a
have.
desktop. I have to go change to the laptop. So if you can hold on for a second, I'll go do that.
Okay. All right. So again, this is really critical that people see us in unison. So while everyone is trying to do this, does anybody have question or comment?
Kathy, your hand is still up. Do you have another question? Okay, just checking. Didn't want Edwin to miss you.
No, we will not. Cut is still working on it. Danielle, do you need help?
Nope, she's good.
She's good. Okay, I know that Denise will come up. So, and Lenora, once Lenora is set, then we're going to take the picture. And then I'm going to.
Edwin, just so you know, when I take the picture, I'm going to add the decal to Lenora's screen myself. So I'm going to still manipulate it. So, and I'm going to add it to Debbie Hayes and I'm going to add it to Kurt. So once we get the picture, I can still fix it.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, we don't need to wait for them. All right. Dale, I'm looking at Dale. It seems like she just put her head inside the decal. Is that some kind of stuff or is it the background that's doing that? Am I the only one seeing that?
No, Dea has it on there too.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I need to get my green screens. I need to put it up.
Right. No, that's cool.
Also, Dea, just so you know, when you're on your background and it says I have a green screen, click on I don't have a green screen and it might clear that up for you. And then all of your banners will show. So say I don't.
I'll try it right now.
Yeah, let her try right now because she's like, hey, I'm not going to like this picture, you know?
Yeah, I don't have a green screen and then it will.
And Deborah,
it won't let me change mine.
Okay, that's all right. Oh, that's nice, Lenore. That's good though, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, but we still know it's you.
Yes.
So that's cool. Okay. And Danielle? Okay.
She's got hers on there. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So could you do it bigger? Anyway, you can fit it bigger later on. Okay, then once you do that, we're going to do picture and then we're ready to go, right?
I checked, I unchecked, I have a green screen and it won't let me do it now.
Yeah,
I think
the computer doesn't support it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then go back to where you were before. Okay, Kathy will put it in your background, okay? Kathy will put it. Okay, so Kathy, let's do the picture. Let's do this.
All right, everybody smile pretty, look in the camera, say zip code HAPPY.
HAPPY.
I got it, Edwin.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so any more questions before we do what I'm going to do? We've not done this before. So here is the deal. I truly believe that co-hosts definitely need to find ways to collaborate, right? And we're already having some fun working together as team, as servant leaders. So, but now I want to really like partner you guys. So I'm going to do a breakout room. Okay, so it's almost like a one-on-one kind of thing. Actually, no, I'm going to do 3 to a room, okay? So 3 to a room. And so the whole purpose of this, okay, is that while you are in that room, and I'm going to keep it to like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes max, okay, 5 minutes max, okay, really max. You need to ask each other, how can you help them, okay? That's the question. How can I help you, okay? So you guys need to factor a place, and really, here is the deal though. By the end of the month, maybe let's do it by the next meeting with me, okay? So we have a whole 30 days, all right? I would like for you guys to report how you were able to help the other 2 co-hosts that you were put in the room together. In other words, I want it to be an effort. This is not just, oh, okay, you just ask and then nothing happened kind of stuff. So each person needs to be prepared. The more clear you are in terms of the kind of help you want, guess what? The easier somebody can help you, right? So you need to be very clear what kind of help you want. Don't just say, oh, I need to grow my business or I need to get more sales. No, you need to be very specific in terms of the kind of help you want. So that way we can hold them accountable to helping you. Does that make sense? We've never done this before, so we're going to test it and see how it goes. And then I would love for you guys to report back before the next third Monday of the month. You know, we meet the third Monday of the month. So we can come here and report to each other how well we do, or we can also put it on Slack, how we help each other. But I want you guys to be very proud of truly being able to help each other. Does that make sense? Okay, so on that note, we're going to do breakout room, and we're going to do 3 people to a room. Okay, and the 3 people will figure out a way to help each other. So if we have 24, so that's 8 rooms. Okay, 10 to the 3. So I will not count. So we need to be, I think that's right. If I did 7 rooms. No, I'm going to do 8 rooms. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm doing 8 rooms, it's saying 2 to 3, but I'm hoping that it will be mostly 3 because there are 24 of us here. The whole idea is quickly, again, it's 2:45 right now. I'm going to bring everybody back at 2:50. Okay, the whole idea is think about what kind of help you want, and you've got 2 other people that's going to help you to make that happen. Okay, all right, let's go. 5 minutes. Okay. So it's cut. Are you joining the room?
Maybe he's frozen.
Right. Okay, there's room 5 will have 2 people without cut. It would have been 3.
There he goes.
Did he go into the room or is it?
Yeah, he went into room 5.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, awesome. Yeah, that way. It's like room 8 did not have anybody.
Because I didn't go, there were 2 people by themselves, so I moved them around.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so now we have 3 everywhere, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see what this does because again, people need to figure out a way to help each other, you know.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
And then we got 2 minutes for them to start coming back. That was a good question from Anne. That definitely bring up some very good suggestions.
Well, a debut is always so huge, and then people don't come back. You have to wonder why.
Right, exactly. I mean, like, you know, I'm hearing all the exciting things about the guest night out with 42. And now what is supposed to happen though, is supposed to be next month, you have 50 because some people invited people to join, you know? It's not supposed to go down.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the picture. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, awesome.
But the question of the day is perfect for this today.
Yeah, definitely. Do we have a, I can see in the breakout room to announce 1 minute ago. Where is that? Oh, broadcast. Almost
Well,
forgot.
just to let you know, you can also do it audibly now. If you're the host of the meeting, you can say broadcast message voice or broadcast message type.
Right, I just saw the broadcast voice.
Yeah, so you can actually say, hello, 5 more minutes. How can you help each other?
Actually, I think if I close the room now, it should be 30 seconds, so 60 seconds. Hey, hello, I'm just testing this, but we are closing the room now. Everybody coming back in 60 seconds.
And they always say it sounds like the voice of God.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Kathy, Helen say hello. Eh?
Oh, hello to Helen. How cute.
Where she heard the voice of God.
Yeah. Yes. All right. I think I got a good one on everybody.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Folks who did not show up, be wondering how these people get there.
I think it'll also make him proud to use it.
Yes. So it's going to go on LinkedIn, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we're going to also include it in the newsletter tomorrow. Okay, everybody is back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I know that was quick, but how many of you like that experience?
Nice.
Okay, so did you guys take some notes? Did anybody want to share some of the experience there real quick?
I will, Edwin. This is Nancy.
Go for it.
We all three, there was 3 in our room, and we all agreed that we were going to try to visit each other's HMP before May 15th.
All right, that's awesome. I love it. Cool, and I hope there's other powerful. Anybody else want to share? Yes, Kathy?
I have a following of about 80,000 people on social media and 10,000 visitors a month. So for Delinda and Alan, they're going to be writing a blog post and a social post, and I'm going to be supporting their events, and I'll be promoting that on my social media channels for them.
Awesome. All right. Denise?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, yeah, it'd be great for all of us to support each other, share each other's info in the chat. We sometimes forget to do that during these meetings. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my info in there, and I hope everybody else does. Love to have a virtual coffee with each and every one of you.
All right, folks, put your information in and let's copy the chat. I'm not going to explain how to copy the chat because you guys may not know how that works, but just in case, you know, copy the chat before you leave. But how many of you here are Verify Happy Business, VHB? Okay, I want to give them a big round of applause and thank you very much for being a Verify Happy Business. We are revamping the whole listing system in both the core back office and the main website. And we're going to put you guys in, you know, the VHB going to be nice purple, and then the basic and the premium is going to be nice gold, okay? So there's going to be a distinction. But there's other stuff that we're going to be doing with the VHP of the month. Not only will be on the newsletter, guess what? You get you get to share 60 seconds in the very beginning of worldwide. So if you're the VHP of the month, you get to share 60 seconds in the beginning of the worldwide, and we're going to be selecting different VHP of the week, and you're going to be getting that exposure. So again, we're going to be putting a lot of effort to get the word out about Verify Happy Business. Just like co-host, Verify Happy Business helps us with the cash that keeps the HMP going, okay? Without the Verify Happy Business, folks, we cannot do free networking. I can tell you that right now. So I want to say thank you to the Verify Happy Businesses And those of you that have made the commitment. So those who are kind of curious, if you go to the back office, you can see if you're already a Verify Happy business or not. If you are not, on the top right-hand side, you can upgrade to become a Verify Happy business. So, or you can go to the Happy store and you will see the Verify Happy business as one of the links. Okay, so that's what we cover. I want to make sure that everybody can get out of here to join another meeting. But does anyone have like a really powerful comment or suggestion that can help everyone here? Okay, well, I cannot help not identify my Club 500 people, because that's a lot of work to be in Club 500, and everybody knows that. And also too, we're talking about inviting people. Every time they sign up a new person into the Club 100, into the co-op, that's one person that could become attendee on this networking event. So Alan and Steve, let's give them a big round of applause. And I'll start with Alan that got it first. So Alan, you got 30 seconds.
All right, well, we didn't stop at 500. Sid got 19 people so far this month. I've gotten 21. Invite your friends, invite anybody you know. Help us get to, I think, the goal of 4,000 by June. We are only 85 away.
Whoa. So, okay. So before I bring Steve, how many of you think we can do 4,000 by June? Okay. So how many of you think we can do 4,000 by May 19 when we do the time sharing thing? Okay. How many of you think we can do 4,000 by the end of this month? Thank you, Danielle. She's the one that always, thank you, Denise. Okay, you see how the number of fans starts going down, right? So, but I'm telling you guys, based on the pace that we are on, we could hit 4,000 before the end of this month. Alan, Steve, go ahead, you got 30 seconds.
Awesome. So I was just trying to figure out the unmute button. Sorry, guys. So yeah, let's all just keep inviting. Go to what Alan and I do that we love to do is go to other invites, go to other events and invite to HMP. It's a phenomenal way. There's so many folks that don't know HMP exists, and it's just all of us doing this together. One band, one sound, all supporting one another. That's it.
Fantastic. Thank you. And then Erin just became a share member. Some of you might be wondering what is a share member. Again, if you go to the back of the co-op, you'll see if you are a share member or not. Most people come into the co-op as a free member. Okay, when you go in and you pay the $197, that means you are a share member for life. It's a one-time fee. That means you can come into the quarterly share revenue and actually cast a vote if there's anything requiring a vote, okay? Because you are vested in the co-op, all right? So that kind of thing. Where's Erin? You just keep moving. Okay, Erin. Okay, Erin, you got the last word for this meeting. Or maybe second to the last word. Go for it. Why did you become a share member and a Verify Happy business?
I guess I just wanted to solidify my membership and part of being in H&P. I feel like the network has done so much for me that I wanted to give a little bit back other than just being a co-host.
Let's give her a round of applause. As a matter of fact, we are going to carve out that presentation and we're going to find a way to use that because I could not say it any better than the way she just said it, okay? For the video, we're going to look at, that's close to the end. So we're going to bring that out in the video. Thank you, Erin. She said, who can tell me what she just said? Who can tell me what she just said? Real quick. Yes, please, go ahead.
Just to give back to the community, which is an awesome mindset. And Erin is a rock star. She's a total beacon of light. Awesome. Thanks again, Erin, for supporting the community.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's what we got. You are all servant leaders. I thank you. I hope you have that in your LinkedIn profile because when people are looking around LinkedIn for people who are kind-hearted, who are servant leaders, you need your name to pop up, okay? Not just within HMP, but within the whole LinkedIn world, okay? So be proud of it. We thank you very much for joining us today. Everybody stay safe and then stay happy. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Everybody.
Have a good week, everybody.
Good week.
Bye.
Hey, Edwin, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. The video from the International Day of Happiness of the Philippa and so forth. Can we get a copy of that?
Well, that's a little bit complicated, so we'll take that offline.
Okay, right.
All right. Okay, bye.